One may think that European countries are mostly expensive countries where high rental prices are the norm. However, the reality of European nations is quite different. While some countries are indeed expensive, others are surprisingly affordable. In this video, we shall be taking a look at the top 10 cheapest countries to live in Europe. 10. Latvia. LATVIA is a green country on the northern coast of Europe, and it is one of the cheapest places to live in developed Europe. Latvia boasts diverse top sectors, with many work opportunities for expats, especially in international industries related to exports. The cost of living in Europe is rarely cheap, but Riga, a city in Latvia, offers much of the quaint romance of Western Europe at a lower cost, and without the madness of some Western European countries. The food price can be quite cheap. Even some of the city's better restaurants offer business lunches for as little as €5, which can complete with tea, coffee, or sometimes even wine. Monthly rent for a 900 square feet apartment in a normal area is $500. 9. Belarus. Belarus is an Eastern European country that borders Poland, Ukraine, and Russia. Its major industries include metal cutting machines, tractors, and trucks. With about $450 in monthly rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the center of Minsk, a single person can live comfortably on under $1,000 a month. The food can also be really cheap. Usually, the dishes of Belarusian national cuisine are inexpensive even in restaurants. Living in Belarus means life in a laid-back and pleasant atmosphere. However, most of the services are still developing. 8. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic is a cheap place to live in Europe. This European country borders Germany, Austria, and Poland. And it has a population of 6 million. However, if you travel away from Prague, the country offers excellent real estate bargains and pretty low cost of living. There are many picturesque towns in the Czech Republic, and you can get great real estate bargains on the county side. The standard of living in the Czech Republic is comparable to those of Germany for half of the price. With around $800 per month, you will be able to cover all of your basic costs in the country. It is also a great place for beer lovers, and those seeking nightlife or outdoor activities. 7. Slovakia. Slovakia is not as cheap as Bulgaria or Romania, but it does offer better value than the rest of Europe. Here, you can eat well, drink well, and find plenty of sights to marvel over at a fraction of the cost of the Western European countries. Slovakia can offer to nationals and expats free education and health care systems, as well as efficient infrastructure. Thanks to the rise in living standards and fall in unemployment, working in Slovakia is gaining popularity with expats. 6. Poland. Poland has one of the higher local purchasing powers amongst the cheapest countries in Europe. Any incomes earned locally will go further, especially with the country's lower prices on grocery and consumer goods. Poland is slowly becoming a hot spot for international travelers and expats. The big cities are very modern and have all the Western amenities you could need, but half the prices spent in Germany. Teaching is an option, but there are also a whole set of professional service job opportunities to be found that can pay very well. Rent for a one-bed apartment starts at around $350, and a meal out at an inexpensive restaurant is only around $5. 5. Hungary. Regarded as one of the most thriving and best developed states in Central and Eastern Europe, Hungary represents a top destination for expats and tourists around the world. Hungary is certainly one of the best countries to live in Europe, even if it wouldn't be quite cheap to live here. The monthly budget per person in Budapest starts from $700 per month to cover all expenses. Real estate prices are picking up in the central districts of Budapest, and a budget of $1,000 is enough to live in one of these areas. 4. Bulgaria. Bulgaria, one of the oldest countries in Europe, is situated in Southeast Europe. It is one of the cheapest countries to live in Europe, and has quickly become a favorite among travelers. Plus, the Bulgarian people are some of the friendliest people in Europe. With $1,000, in Bulgaria, you can have a better standard of living than the average person living in countries such as Switzerland, Austria, and Germany. Teaching jobs and guiding tourists are some of the most popular jobs in Bulgaria. 3. Romania. Romania is another cheap country in Eastern Europe that offers great opportunities for expats. It has a diverse economy which includes self-employed businesses, fast-growing startups, and high-income job opportunities. The country has a delicious cuisine, a pretty affordable cost of living, and an unmatched natural beauty. The budget for a single person in Romania starts from $600 to cover all of his expenses. It is as low easy to get a residence permit in Romania even if you are not an EU citizen. 2. Ukraine. Ukraine is another Eastern European nation situated next to Russia and the Black Sea. Ukraine is home to about 45 million people, and its most prominent industries include coal, electric power, chemicals, and more. More than 45% of expats say that the cost of living is extremely affordable in Ukraine. Local incomes are still low, which gives it one of the lowest purchasing powers among the cheapest countries in Europe. An apartment in a normal area will cost you around $350 per month. Georgia. Georgia is a hidden gem that some people may not have heard of. With a famous wine region and sandy beaches along the Black Sea, the country offers stunning landscapes, a rich culture, and very affordable living. You can live in Georgia with just $500 a month. In fact, anything above $1,000 in Georgia will grant you a great lifestyle. The average net monthly salary in the country's capital is just $300. Apart from its very low overall cost of living, the country has one of the most relaxed residence permit policy in Europe. So, there you have it viewers, the top 10 cheapest countries to live in Europe. Have you been to any of these European countries? If yes, what are your thoughts about the country you visited? Don't hesitate to share them with us in the comments section. Also don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Thanks for watching this one, catch you in the next.